Some of you out there might remember that about a month ago I posted a video asking which of 3 guns should I buy as my next gun. There was basically 3 different guns I was looking at. I was looking at the CZ Scorpion, I was looking at the Smith & Wesson 627 Performance Center, and I was looking at the SIG P225. And I was asking you, which one of these do you think I should buy? Now, I decided to put a poll in my video and let you all vote. And you did vote. There was about 4,000 votes, and about 80% of you voted for the same gun. There's one gun that won overwhelmingly, and I'll talk about what that is in a few minutes. But first, I want to say 2 things. One, I want to say I'm doing this video live. I'm not going to do any editing on this video, so I don't know why, but you people seem to like that. I guess it's because you like to watch me stare at the camera and not blink and probably stutter for a while like I'm having a stroke. So if I do that, I'm not actually having a stroke. I'm just confused. But well, if I do it for more than 45 seconds or something, call emergency services, because it probably is a stroke. But usually it's just me being confused. Now, the second thing I wanted to tell people is it took me a while to get this gun. People are asking me, which one did you get, which one did you get? Well, I didn't get it quite as fast as I thought it would. It took me longer to save the money. It's Christmas time. I got 2 children at home that I got to buy stuff for. And so it took me a little longer than I thought to buy the gun. Now, another thing happened that took me a little while to buy the gun, and it's the thing that I think proves that I love guns more than anything else in the world proves I love guns. I was actually going to get the gun. And to give you a little bit of a preference to this story, preface, I guess we would call it, not preference, to this story, we had a big ice storm here in Portland, snowstorm, ice storm. We had like a foot of snow and a bunch of ice. And I'm not talking a little bit of slick ice on the road. I'm talking big globs of ice balls on the road. And it was like, every time you drove anywhere. And we had to take the Jeep everywhere because of the ice. And I was like, well, this isn't doing the suspension any good. So I was like, this is probably going to cause some damage. Well, after this was all over, I decided, well, I'll get the car checked out, but first I'm going to go buy the gun because I'm afraid if I take the car in first, it'll need work done, and I'm not going to go buy the gun now because the car needs work. Well, I'm driving to get the gun. I'm driving down Highway 14. I hit a pothole that was filled with water and ice that it almost swallowed my car. I mean, it was bad. I mean, I thought, I was like, wah! I thought the car was going to flip over. It wasn't just one of those boom things. So then I knew I'd done some damage because then I started hearing a rattle. It started pulling. So I was like, crap, now I got to go straight to the dealership, not to the gun shop and buy the gun I wanted. So I went to the place that I take my car for service, and yeah, it needs some work. It needs some new rods, new ball joints, new shocks, etc. And it all came to about $1,300. So, I had saved about $900 to buy the gun, and then I had a little bit more in my allowance. I get an allowance every week that I was able to buy that gun that I wanted. Well, this was going to take it all. So I decided, like any normal, reasonable person would, when they're faced with the decision between fixing the car they drive every day that they absolutely need to take care of their family and do anything they have to do, or buy another gun when you've already got dozens of guns at home. So, like a reasonable person, I bought the gun. I actually just went to storage, got the Prius out that we have been saving for my 18-year-old, who is probably never going to get his license because he says if I take him out to teach him, I'm going to scream at him, which of course I'm going to scream at him. It's part of learning how to drive a car. If you can't learn how to drive while your parents screaming at you, you shouldn't drive a car. So I went and got the Prius, and now I'm going to have to drive that Prius for like the next month or so while I save the money to fix my Jeep. My Jeep is now sitting in storage. So if that doesn't prove I love guns, nothing will. Anyone of you out there that says, I love guns, yeah, drive a Prius for a month or a month and a half, and then talk to me about loving guns. But getting back to the gun I bought, I told you there were 3 guns to choose from, and I chose one of them. And you overwhelmingly chose one gun when I put the poll up. Like I said, 80% of you, over 3,000 people out of the nearly 4,000 people voted for this specific gun. You all voted for the CZ Scorpion, which is odd because I really thought y'all would vote for the Smith & Wesson 627, knowing who I am, but you voted for the Scorpion. So since my viewers have spoken, I went out and bought the gun, and I bought the CZ Scorpion. I mean, did you think I was going to buy something else other than what you voted for? That'd be kind of a dick move to put up a poll and then not actually buy what you told me to buy. So I bought the Scorpion. And I gave you an option in that poll to say, should I SBR it or not? and you overwhelmingly said, yes, I should SBR it. So I am going to SBR this gun. Now you might ask, why did I buy the flat dark earth version of this gun? Well, it's because I know someone that has a flat dark earth stock for this that they're willing to give me for free. And like I said, I'm cheap and short on money. So I thought I would do that. I got it in the flat dark earth. I'm going to SBR it. So in the future here, I'm going to do a video on what it takes for me to SBR this gun, the process, like what I go through to actually make an SBR. So I just want to make this video today to show you that I did do what you said. I bought the Scorpion, so quit bitching, people. And I am going to SBR it like you said. And I'm going to make a series of videos, or hopefully just one video, where I actually go through the process of getting all the paperwork done, sent in, and then I'll do another video once I get it made into an SBR, because you know I can't put the stock on it until I get the paperwork. I actually called the ATF and they said I can have both in my possession as long as I'm doing the paperwork. As long as I've started the paperwork, I'm in good faith. If I have both parts sitting here in my safe and a year later I haven't filed paperwork, well then I'm in violation of the good faith clause of the law. But since I've already started the paperwork, once I start the paperwork, I can go get the stock and bring it here. Just can't put it on the gun, which is a shame because, you know, I was wanting to go on a killing spree, but now I can't because the law says can't put stock on the gun. Stupid law. But like I said, I got the Scorpion. I am going to SBR it. And so be looking soon for a video on me turning my little Scorpion Evo pistol into a Scorpion or a CZ Scorpion Evo long gun. No, not long gun, short barreled rifle. See, I should edit these damn things.